to be talking about CS again. I'm going to crack open a monster right now. Ugh.
You just drunk the whole thing in one sip, folks. Chow down on this matchup. It's forZe, it's OG, and we're getting right into it. No waiting around. Rushley's at the keys as well. Hello, Rush. I know you're there listening. Just waiting. So, finger on the trigger, ready to go, as are forZe on this T side, waiting around on a default. T side Mirage, and a very slow start. My goodness, this is slow. Is it forZe or VP? I can't tell. They're just holding off, trying to show some face towards B. Jerry has no util here. No one to set him up. Almeza with the nades is lining them up on that A site. Jerry just trying to cause a bit of panic here. If he can get a kill, that would be everything. Even draw another player over. There are 3 right now on B. OG are going to be assured in that setup, trying to play retake on that A site. Alexi's got the kit, and he's already started strong, killing Flick down lower. And now where do you go? Your plan's kind of fallen apart at the seams. Smoke on A, they are going to recommit, but this is exactly what OG wants. Think won't make things easier, but they have enough players to wait for the rotates.
Oh, Flames. What's he going to be able to get away with from this ticket position? Smoke goes over. Gonna try and block off Con. Flames not able to find anything here. And will just set up to play retake with the rest of his team. Alexi's got these 2 flashes to try and kickstart the retake. As a result, you don't want him to die, but he will. And that's the flashes now gone. They retake this little jungle area on the side of forZe, and Zorti is left fighting in the site, but he's brought it down to the 2v1. That's a little bit heartbreaking there for OG. Mantu is now going to try and save the day. He's sidelined by Almeza. And that's rough, man. OG was set up to play retake in that A-bomb site. Alexi had the 2 flashes and the kit for it. He's hiding in jungle, just hoping that he doesn't die, because when he does, one of those flashes just deleted, the other one dropped, right? Yeah. But you never get a chance to even play that retake setup because they pressure that jungle position. They remove all 3 players there. That was a nice response from forZe.
Yeah, typically back in the day, you just see teams play retake fully from CT, like grouping 3-4 players and doing that. But more teams now on the T side are aware of that possibility and take space like jungle. That's why Alexi and Co had to try and hold it, and they couldn't do it for long. Chase down, Naughty Zorti with a P250. We know what he's like with those pistols, plus the AWP. That will make an appearance later. Right now, it's just a scout out for Alexi, surrounded by forced pistols. forZe heavy in the rifles, moving middle. Flit up front. This is an A split. They're keeping up some attention towards mid. Nico drawn out of ladder. Oh, nice shot from Flames. That's one part of the split got Jerry. Still going to get traded at least. Almeza taking some serious space, and Alexi hears it, but even with a scout shot, Almeza doesn't give you the room. All the kills coming up for the Russians, and now CZ at that range, no bueno. Give it up. Go save your stuff. Give it another try in the next.
Bomb has been planted.
I kind of wish that we saw more teams play these force buys, how Complexity play their force buys. It's something that we've credited that squad with a hell of a lot, right? This idea of like, you largely just stack a bomb site and you go, well, look, either they come to us on our terms and they walk into the stack, or we just save. I've really kind of, I've really fallen for the way that Blame F calls those force buy rounds.
Done it a few times now. Just means you don't have to play that full USP eco, basically, right? And no one likes doing that. It sucks.
Yeah, it's like either you get the outcome you want, or you just have another attempt at getting the outcome you want, right? There's kind of no room for it to not play into your hands.
2 force buys for the price of 1, Harry. What a discount! What a deal! Yeah. But forZe are not offering up any discounts. They're taking a 3rd round here, whether you like it or not.
So I noticed Jerry has a fresh cut right now on his beard, most notably. He looks very, like if you found out that Jerry was kind of like, you know, part demon or something, he looks very satanic, but in a good way. Like the drawings of the devil, because the devil's always a handsome fella.
Okay.
You got to give it to him there. And Jerry, he's giving me big devil vibes right now. Alexi gonna deal with Flit over in window. Let's see the devil of Jerry out through Con. Oh, that's the bomb at ramp. Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Flashback in. Jerry's going to save the day, and that is a devilish shot for Man2 indeed. Only Zorti up. Oh, my goodness. We've seen some clutches from this guy, but this is going to have to be something nuclear. 1v3 now. Bombs down at the ramp. Guns have been grabbed. valde with the round-winning play, or so you would think. Oh, that's a spot for Zorti, but too little, too late. It goes both ways. They know where he is. Going to try and take down the USP, and so he shall. One step closer to that third round. Don't count him out of this one.
Yeah, Zorti. Oh no, the CTP.
Oh, no.
Missed shot from Man2. That was the opportunity. valde's taken a big movement here. He knows that they last saw him over towards ramp, and so you're probably going to be a little bit worried about this position if you're Zorti.
Read it.
If he's read the con wrap, that's pretty huge. That's pretty big brain. Zorti. Oh my God. He just misses the timing on the con player. Man2, this deagle is cursed. That's another missed shot on Zorti while he's looking away. He hasn't spotted valde yet, and there he is emerging over the stairs. That long wrap back to con. Zorti seemingly missing every timing on that con player.
Very nice try. The guy has the awareness, right? I think he just realizes if I haven't been peeked by con at this point, he's probably not there. He's probably Palace. He's probably recommitting ramp. But yeah, Man2 just baiting at the end of the day. Yeah, some missed shots. Doesn't matter. Look at this play from valde. It turns for the, well, doesn't turn for that flash. Second one will. And takes two at the ramp. Throws the whole round into disarray. And that double save, deagle CZ, means everything to OG. Now they have everything. AWP down in middle, Man2 getting flashed out. Nico the same, but he still recovers well to get that kill. Can he get out alive? Nades could chase him down. Man2 trying to keep him up, and he misses another shot. It's a slow start for Man2. Still time to recover. And it's fine, you're in a 5-on-4, no pressure. That's all on forZe right now.
Oh yeah, good. Blindsided from Almeza. That's the opener into B, but will he find the opener? Oh yeah, valde dead in the water as well. Almeza's delivered in a big way on the cat side. Look at the AWP running in. Man2 traded after one. It's Zorti in another one of these clutches. This time Flames and Alexa B to get past. Will it look better the second time around? That Molly forcing the reposition out. Is he running away? Is he leaving? Okay.
Very cheeky.
Okay. Oh, he will get spotted, but Flames on the receiving end of that AK, and now just Alexi left to beat. He already got a kill over here towards B, so you know he was over in the market. And with so much time left, Zorti just waiting is the perfect call. It gives Alexi enough time to get in his own head and start to outbrain himself here.
Yeah, I love that. Even though Zorti doesn't run away once he gets apps, he just knows that the guy in market, the last thing he's watching is apps. He's been spotted on the bomb site. You're not looking up in the windows. Takes his 1-for-1, now recommits with 10 seconds. He doesn't have time to clear. He can check a couple of angles, but then he needs to get the stick in. And at this point, you're reassured that your play is right. Zorti, bomb planted. Alexi realizes the hard way. It's a long rotate round. Zorti can take space, and so he shall towards the market. Alexi makes the cat jump first time's the charm, but at what point does he realize the plant? That might give away Zorti's position.
Oh, the timing on the turn is good. Alexi, you're running out of time here. Smoke on the bomb, hoping to bait a peek, but actually, no, he's smoked off the short plant. That's not where it is at all. Zorti gonna knock him out, and Alexi unable to complete that clutch.
It's got to feel good for Zorti. Couldn't turn the clutch around in the third round, but right there in the guns gets it done, man. Oh, this is threatening. This is terrifying. Harry, I mean, let's talk about the group quickly, right? G2, disappointing start. We can see them, they have to win their game later. There's nothing else to say about it. They have to beat Cole with a stand-in, or that's, I don't know, it's a bit of an embarrassment given how well Cologne went. Sinners started strong, then they cooled down. VP, we don't know where they're at. OG have looked like the best team in the group. If forZe took this series, they'd be up 3-0. They'd be looking like the best team. And again, I'm always going to come back to the story of the fact that they weren't meant to be here. A filler-in squad looking to fill OG with holes. And this is just so impressive. It's early in the series. You know, I'm not getting ahead of myself. We're seeing great signs out of some of these players on OG. But forZe are making them work hard. And so they shall. Flames with the Deagle takes down Jerry, often been dead on that opening towards ramp or palace. They still wanted the A split. Now it is not a split. Now it's just an A. Almeza up in the ladder does take down Alexi. Nico rotates in, but Almeza's got the charm. He's got the info and he's got the shot. 4 on 3. Nice shot for Mantu coming alive at the right time. That might reroute forZe to B where only one man sits.
Yeah, Valde tucked in at the van. Ooh, are they going to check for him? Oh no, they're thinking that it's clear. It's too good to be true. That flash is a thing of beauty, and oh, Valde's dead as well.
Flit just saved Almeza. He was getting shot at by Valde.
Yeah. Not only does he set him up with the flash, he then goes, don't worry, bud, I got your back. He kills the player at van. That is huge.
Yeah, you got to save. No
brutal round out of forZe, though.
Mate, they are working so hard right now. It's their map pick.
It's cool that their Mirage looks so good. Like, I always get nervous whenever teams first pick into maps like Mirage, and really Dust too. Those are my two big worries. But forZe, whenever they do it, they just come onto this map with so much confidence and so many ideas. This is a nice look out of the gate for forZe.
It always comes back to the nothing to lose point, right? Like if they went down 0-4 in this group, we wouldn't even shrug our shoulders. We go, yeah. I mean, they didn't even know they were here. Yeah. So fair enough to the guys. Weren't really prepared, whatever. But, you know, that lack of pressure.
Although actually, Hugo, you say that, right? You say that. You say that that's how people think. But then,
that's not how unreasonable people
Group A, right?
Yeah,
if you could think of a team there that maybe, you know, no one really should have expected much from it, and still got judged fairly harshly. I mean, that has already happened.
You made a good point, Harry. You made a good point.
I think you make the mistake of thinking that everyone is reasonable.
Yeah, that's a mistake I won't make again. I don't know. That's a whole different kettle of fish. Right now, the Trout is out. Flames moving towards the top of the middle, and he gets naded and double peeked as well. That's the rifle in no man's land. You're not going to be crawling through the trenches for that one. And now forZe, the round is theirs to lose. Just take all the room you want. Flip moving up con. You can't fully tuck in the stairs corner. Mantu knows that time is of the essence, and eventually he does get involved, taken down. Double cat play with a boost, but they've yet to see Valde. They might hear him now. No, not realizing he's above the bricks. Drops off. Kenzie ready for the double. As one and Alexi, while he's grabbed the Deag, it shouldn't mean much because the backstabs in from Jerry pushed through the A site where the bomb's going down. Nice round out of forZe. It was always going to be theirs. But now OG, they need to do something, anything.
Dude, I'm so ready for forZe to re-enter the upper echelon of CIS Counter-Strike, Hugo. I'm so ready. I missed having Jerry there.
Yeah, I mean, it's been the year of CIS. The last couple of years have been, certainly.
I mean, this was something we actually talked about last time we casted forZe, right? Like 2 days ago now, where we were saying how back at the end of 2019, you know, all the way through it, forZe were like one of those CIS squads that you look to alongside your Na'Vis.
Yeah, they were winning series over Na'Vi at that time. I mean, who, you know, what CIS team can't beat Na'Vi, you know, at some point in their career?
The age-old saying, right? Top 3 in the world, top 15 in CIS. So no one really understands how it works that way, but it does.
Yeah, Alexi got burnt out in Connector. So not the start he wanted to this rifle round, but Nico, he's been consistently getting this kill on Catwalk when he has been armed. Can he get away with any more though? Jumping out and moving back in with a bomb dropped. Nico's got a Molotov to heat things up. Mantu's still taking a peek into middle, but they don't want to give him the chance. Smoke down, trying to get this bomb back. They've had to use a lot of utility to do this, but it's all worthwhile. Means to an end. Mantu getting spammed through the smoke, put down to 20 health. And Zorti, when this fades, I have no faith that he won't hit it, but Flames still gets the shot. Dink immediately. I thought Zorti was going to grab that.
I didn't even, you just double negative yourself. Exactly. You have no faith he won't hit it. What does that mean? Does that mean you have full faith he will?
Yeah, he should have, he could have, he would have, but he didn't, Harry. You never know what you have until it's gone. And even though they retrieve the bomb, it's a 2-on-4 for forZe, grouping back up on the ramp.
And I don't have full faith that they won't not win this round, Hugo. Here we go. Flames holding round. Oh, will die to Flit, and that could give you the opening. You've still got to worry about Mantu, right? This all back in CT, but the first shot has missed. He's going to flash himself back in.
Oh, my goodness.
And Flit, good for the double entry. Mantu's on for the ace. This bomb plant should get denied, but Flit! Leave him alone! Leave OG alone! 4 in the round, and he's looking for all 5, baby. Just NiKo left up through connector. Full HP on Kenzie as well. If he's even able to do damage, that would be enough.
Oh, that's it.
NiKo's down to 6. Give Flit the ace, Kenzie. Be the teammate we all know you can be. He's not stealing it. He's not. He's setting up Flit for the ace. And there it is. Just 2 guys spearheaded by Flit, helped out by Kenzie at the end, and he's a proper gentleman about it. Props to Kenzie. 6 on the board for forZe, and you love that.
Yeah, you know, it's a 2-for-1. If Kenzie dies, you're like almost throwing the round because the bomb's default and Flit's ramp. But, oh, yeah, you see how that smoke doesn't bloom on the molly for Alexi. That's a real shame. That usually would do it. It just didn't climb up deep. That's very unlucky. But, yeah, setting Flit up, you know, not committing, not taking the kill when he had it. Respect. Flit with a massive round. This shot was insane. Low HP as well. And even though NiKo did all he could on Cat, he turned that 4-on-5 into a 4-on-3 in their favor. Well, it didn't matter, did it? Couldn't win the 1v2. And it must be getting stressful now for OG. It felt like they were, you know, lights out after their first 2 wins, looking to storm through this group with ease. And now being tested by the team that no one expected.
Just Eagles out now for forZe, Hugo. No, wait. Just Eagles out for OG now,
I know,
Hugo.
it's surprising, isn't it?
Yeah. Words are hard. You look at one of them, your brain says it. Ooh, that's nice from Valder. That's a little D kill. Can he get any more? He's called for the rotations. There's now 4 strong in this B bomb site. I hope forZe do slow it down, and it wouldn't be uncommon after losing the first of these Deagles.
Yeah, the fact that they're even still seeing people in apps is keeping this stack here, at least 3 players of it. Alexi's probing into middle. He wants to see if forZe are rerouting as B goes quiet. But Flit, oh dear, that's his every day of the week. Eagle dead. forZe know they have the window, but for how long? To catching a timing, but Flit catching the shot. And this guy is unstoppable, undroppable. 2 kills. 3rd is in. Zorti's grabbed a pick as well, and now B is open for the taking. Remember that stack? I don't. forZe 7-1 up, killing you where you stand on both bomb sites at the same time. It's like a pug gone wrong. OG, another buy. And not to say this isn't recoverable, because it is, but it needs to start now or never.
Yeah, this is really, really clean from the forZe squad. I don't know, man. This is little worrisome. Both players drop under. Don't know if that was the intention. It looked like Alexi wanted to try and jump out window, but hey, double under set up now. Oh, the flash. It's actually giving them a bit of a timing, but Mason won't account for the potential lower push. They never saw it. That flash kind of made or broke the round, and unfortunately for forZe, it meant they never spot the underplayer. Now, you do a Flit in the site on Firebox, that molly is a little shallow, and so as long as he stays tucked in, he should be fine.
I thought they were going to wait for Flit to activate, but instead Kenzie just swapped out and killed that Palace player, or the Stairs player rather. Flames now knows the nade, following him, chasing him down, doesn't get the kill. Alexis stops the orb through the smoke, and now forZe looking to reset here. Maybe they want to reroute apps and get that orb back. They are both tagged up. Wouldn't be a bad idea. It's going to cut off serious time, but in that time, OG have to leave this site, right? They have to move at least someone, Valdir, over to that B-bomb site, just in case. Can we grab the orb? Yes, thank you. And it might just be a save. forZe don't look interested. It's fair enough. They've got money, but, you know, it can run out very quickly. And no loss bonus here. They've been winning rounds, so may as well keep your weapons far more valuable than going down at this point. Nice try. OG on the board, though. That's what we wanted. That's what we needed here in this series in order for it to be competitive. It's not OG's map pick, Harry. They're not allowed to lose it. If they do, we could be in hot water.
Well, so earlier on, I made this comment about how teams that like first pick into a Mirage or a Dust scare me, right? And it's like, I know forZe have this amazing track record here, but it's always concerning for teams, even if you are strong on the map. Secondly, like a lot of these maps are versus, you know, lower tier opponents. And thirdly, Mirage is a good map for OG as well, right? I think that's why I was so concerned about there being a lot of margin for error here. Instead of that, mate, forZe have remained confident in their own ability on Mirage, and they're looking to put up a really strong half here. Now, the question becomes, you know, for OG, can they chain together a couple of rounds? Because they don't want to win one isolated round, then have it immediately responded on. That's how this half starts to spiral out of control for OG. It's already got all the makings of a one-sided half. Now you just have to see if there is this response. One to their name already. We need to see a little bit more.
Yeah, they've given so much room in mid. That's a change. It's often been picks given to forZe right through connector. Nico up on catwalk, even though he's been winning his fights, he's been taking them. And that's now not the case. Alexia plays window from spawn, giving forZe that room by design. Nico's even moving back up, looking to get involved perhaps. The jump up on bench, a headshot angle, and Nico nails it. Set up by the nades earlier in mid. If Flit had full health, that would have just been a dink. Mantu grabs a con player as well, and this passive setup, this little change on the CT side for OG has worked wonders. The room snatched away, and now a 3-on-5 where you don't want to save again. You still want to try and get something going. Got a lurker on ramp. Jerry's playing that smoke gap, but bombs back in mid with Almeza looking for a B pick. Wherever you get your kill is wherever you commit, and that flash is lovely. Flames finds another. And now maybe that save, maybe it is in the back of your mind or the tip of your tongue. OG 5 alive as well. That's the best part for them, right? Not only taking rounds, but taking them clean. It means you do have something to fall back on. 4 up in that second round, and now 5 here. Improvements being made. How will forZe choose to change?
Yeah, this is great. This is exactly what you want if you want OG to grind their way back into this first half, right? It was feeling pretty far gone at one point, and now suddenly you're keeping 5 alive, winning 2 in a row, building up that money, as you say, Hugo.
Yeah.
And all of that helps the longevity here. On the flip side of that, forZe are about to have some money problems, some monetary woes.
With you getting so much room in mid, it'd be nice to see forZe do like an execute round where they just run A smokes, or you know, if they have a nice B execute smoke, do that, and leave a mid lurker, someone to come in on the back.
Cats to Bs, if you remember early on, with guys like Flit and Almeza opening up on the short side. I hope we see him go back to it. I love their mid to B.
It seems like that might be the play, but they've got Flit coming out under first as Jerry holds apps, so they do want to make sure they've got mid this time before they commit to anything. Burn out some util, use the clock, find out where the numbers are for OG. No, I'll throw it. No, you throw it. So window smokes down. And Con as well. OG at this point might be considering starting to lean B. They've heard nothing in apps. Jerry is tucked in safe. As the flash, in they go from the bench. Spotting is Nico, and he gets headshot by Almeza. That's the kill he couldn't get last round. Double entry, Jerry gone. Mantu up on the apps with a flick shot that doesn't connect, and now he's dead. Almeza, the man of the entries right now in this T-half. It's him and Flit, who's already been a hero, or now have to step up again, now on his own. Could go anyway. He's seen them leaning B. He'll decide to escape their clutches.
He's going to have a chance at the plant for free. OG, they'll hear this now, and they start to rotate both players through CT. Now, are they going to split? Oh. No, there we go.
Nice and quick.
It's fine. Everything's fine. They're both going to go through the murder hole together. They're staying grouped. Flit, meanwhile, he's waiting at Firebox, and with no Molotov to clear this position, Flit's hoping he goes unchecked. It's a ramp plant, and they're both paranoid about it, but unfortunately he can't win that fight to Flames. You know, from there, in the 1v1, it's anyone's game, but he needed to get the drop on that first man, especially with the attention peeled towards ramp in that moment.
Yeah, nice open plant, right? Could have been absolutely anywhere. It's hard to read that one if you're OG, but they do it well. Flames will not let him get back in.
Kind of devastating for Flit because he's been great in these clutches, and like look at how close that was anyway. Like if he gets that one kill and is able to play the time, you know, get a bit grimy with it, that was a chance at something.
There's
Good
always a
reaction
chance,
out of Flames. There is always a chance. You go any round, any game is winnable.
I've heard that one before. It is true though. Okay, this is a bit of a mishmash buy. You got pistols, you're saving, but Zorti, he wants to buy in big. He wants to come in with some impact. Jerry's always been dead first, you know, either first or just on his own, you know, entering through an A or B bomb site. It's been a bit of a sad one for Jerry, even though the calls have been nice. Maybe he can get going here with a fast Tech 9. Valde anchoring B, not an easy guy to get past. Nico drops a Molotov. They're running in with a flashbang. Valde, oh, he's so blind, and Jerry back in with a swing and a hit. Nico needs a double, he can't do it. Almeza with his Deeg, devastating. And a gun grabbed as well for the post-plant, won't last long. Nice nade. 3-on-3, they're trying to make it happen, and Mantu with a flick is traded. Flit keeping this round alive, even gets a gun, but he can't get out. Now up in the apps, they've heard him, he's stepping, he's running. The nade going in, and Kenzie trying to find a deagle, can't see that second man. It's Alexi to close. Quite a mess on B. Great utility though for OG in that round. And they're bringing it back, baby.
Yeah. No, and you know, it must have just been such a sigh of relief when you nade Almeza out of the bench. You no longer have to worry about this guy who's topping the charts alongside Flit, you know, stepping up from that bench position. It also allows that short player to get all the way up before contact is made. Kind of a feels bad man moment for Flit again. He goes for the AK and that, you know, kind of fell down the crack between the boost and the wall.
Sure. Swung from short. Kenzie holding for the apps flank that never came in. OG not really been doing any kind of flanking in this game, no aggression. Can't really get away with it. They're not giving mid for free. Every time we've seen them challenge for mid, it's gone badly. You know, Alexi in the connector, Flames pushing up with that AK on the eco round. The only person who's actually had any value is Nico on short. Maybe we want to see the AWP in middle, right? Drop the molly, get rid of that smoke the forZe keep throwing down. But Mantu, I mean, when we see him on this map, he's always sat back in CT on ticket, on triple. There's nothing new there. forZe know what to do and how to avoid him. So here we go, heavy mid take yet again.
Oh, and Flit giving over more of these entries. Flit, come on!
Chill.
Right, Nico and Alexi have just been destroyed. Oh, if you're going to take a swing at Flit, you better not miss. Kenzie's there to back him up, and there's Almeza. Almeza and Flit, just a nasty left and right hook of this forZe squad, and the round is as good as done.
Mate, there's so much firepower. It's rugged on forZe right now. How do you even get past these guys and their AKs? They went a bit quiet in this T side. I was getting a little worried that maybe OG would close the gap, maybe even steal the half away. But now forZe at least lock in 8 at a minimum. Save Dorpen. We've talked about how these clean rounds have come through for OG, so they will be able to reinvest. But yeah, you're just maximizing your save here with this AWP. Mantu needs it.
There's 38 kills on all of OG, 30 kills on Flit and Almeza combined. These two having an unreal game. Maybe Jerry has done a deal with the devil here.
Yeah.
He's like, look, just give me good teammates and ruin me as much as you need to.
I'll die first as long as we win the round.
I will die fast every round as long as my teammates are impeccable. That's the kind of guy Jerry is.
Yeah, great deal, actually. What did it cost him? A couple of goats? Sacrifice? And, well, yeah, OG are paying for it in their blood this time.
Something that either could be exciting or just a flat-out non-starter is that we still have more to get out of guys like Zorti as well. Oftentimes, he's been the guy to keep an eye on, right?
Oh, again.
Kenzie, that's a little ugly over towards short, but... Oh, Jerry with the lineup! Jerry with a big double, and he's pried this B-bomb site wide open. Now, no one's even moving in that fast on the back of it,
Jerry.
but now they certainly are. Jerry shuts out one of these players. Flames could win the round, though. That's the bomb. Oh, no. forZe thought they had it.
Zorti?
Zorti, he's in apps. Zorti, come on. Oh, okay, now he's looking the right way. But jeez Louise, there was a big time in there where that could have gone wrong. It still could.
Oh,
Zorty holds the line.
Mate, I guess he's just thinking, oh, he won't flank me. He'll sit on the bomb. I want to kill that rotate. Maybe I'm going to get repeat.
That was terrifying.
Yeah, that Flames is coming in hot right there. He was hunting that last
kill. That's like my level of hearing comms, mate.
Yeah. Behind you. Just, Harry, drop a gun.
You're so tuned into the game.
Jerry, what a round, though. We're joking about how he keeps dying first. Well, that's one way to turn the scales, change the script. Double entry, finds the third in market, opens B. And even though it gets a little weird at the end, it's still a one round for forZe. Now a mid push. These haven't gone well. The flashes, again, are so brutal. 4-4s. Molly and window, that's to stop this smoke. kenzie, even an opener, might just go through Con at this point. They've had connector whenever they want it. Alexia Mantu never able to win that battle. Flames has to back up. That's, I don't know what that is. It's going to leave a massive gap, I'll tell you that much. Nico, God, he's just so good at getting this short pick. They need to avoid him, and so they shall. Grouping up on A. kenzie needs to get the bomb. That's the only problem. Flipped a long way away. Might have to come through under or middle to save his teammate. If kenzie dies, this round falls down to the clock. And OG are not moving a muscle. Assured in their setup, and they should be 3 over A. And that's the game plan.
Okay, kenzie will get the bomb and actually just leaves mid altogether. That's big. You know, the bomb coming up alone through Con, that could have been OG's path to a round win. And so kenzie's playing it safe, playing it by the numbers.
Almeza, his mouse is broken. His mouse is broken. What is going on? He can't turn, he can't move.
No.
He's just acting as a decoy for his teammates right now. This is not a tech problem you want. Almeza, it works. Massive
Almeza's going in. Look at the Xbox controller. And the rest of the gang are trying to get kills around him.
He's still alive.
They will protect the VIP at all costs. Almeza. Oh, and there it is.
Get me out.
Xbox controller players versus OG, and they come out on top. Hugo, forZe, they lock in a good first half there. What is happening? This series is getting weird. This series is getting wild. You don't want to miss that second half in just a moment. Woo!
What about Zorty and kenzie? As I mentioned before, these guys are fitting us pretty well because kenzie can fit the face crack previous role. It's entry fragger and the guy who is going first take info, or jumping from the smoke with the 2 or 3 flashes to just get entry, give info for us so the rest of the team can end up the round. It's pretty fitting us. And if we talk about Zorty, that's the guy who can take AK and play with rifles. So that's really important. If we look back into Simple, Device, and Zaiwu, that's the guys who can. We could call them the Gibrids. That's the guys who can use AVP pretty well, and their main role is the sniper. And if we look at the Zorty, he could also be a Gibrid. He can take AK, and that's I pretty like as the AGL because I can use it in some low economy rounds, or I can use it in some close quarters. For example, if we're going for the rush on the nuke, he can go as the second guy to exchange us, and that's pretty fitting us because we previously had some issues with the exchanging each other in some fast-paced rounds. So they settled pretty well, and I think that's what we actually needed, and I'm happy that we did this change.
right? We need to relive this moment. We need to relive this moment. The mouse broke. The mouse of, was it Almaze? It was Almaze's mouse broke.
This is why when you go to bed at night, the last thing you should be doing is plugging in your mouse before you sleep. Hopefully he's had a quick charge or a change up as we get into the second half. That was a mess. That was a wild ride, but it was good fun. And forZe were laughing all the way to the bank. 10 rounds on their T side of Mirage. It may be a great map for them, but this is a statement score over OG, who have looked good in the group so far. Fast up cap for OG. And forZe, they were 4-man strong all day. It's only Almaze here. Hopefully he's plugged in, ready to go. No, Flames takes him out first. And now forZe, this is a very difficult round all of a sudden. No kit, B site lost. I think it is dropped on the site, but even so.
Oh, nice little execution from Jerry. Nico is going to break the silence next, but oh, this double short side retake from kenzie, and Jerry's got some legs on it, perhaps. Oh, it might. kenzie dead as well. Flames left in the 1v1. It's Flit. It's the big boy to go up against. He's retrieved the kit as well, so time, not as big a problem as normal. Tap on the bomb. You are not sticking it. Flit, you madman. Man, you can't stop any time, and he gets the kill. All right, then. Flit has got bigger balls than all of us combined, apparently. 11-5, he sticks the defuse. That is a brutal way to lose that 1v1.
That's just the most ridiculous call that Mantu would never believe it, right? Like, he doesn't jump bait, and at that point, there's 2 seconds left. You're too far. Flit's got the cover. If he swung default side, he would have won it. And yeah, that's doesn't feel good. Does not feel good. What a call for Flit. And the kit dropped as well by Almaze in a perfect position for that retake. Should never have been forZe's round, but they've surprised us throughout today. 11-5, and I like the buy here for OG. They get 4 rifles in the second round. Bomb plant makes you question who won the pistol. But that doesn't matter if OG win this one. They pick up their pieces. Oh dear, the smoke can be so difficult on the T side to clear out. Flit favored above it. It's likely OG won't even see him if they peek this. Eventually, Flit decides to go down the bottom of connector. He's going to peek them up close, setting up in middle. Oh no, Flit's got one, and now the double trouble. Jerry peeks in as well. The mid split is dead. You've still got guns, but they've got to do it all.
Oh yeah, Flames. Well, he's good for the first, but Flit and Jerry down here in COD. Now kenzie up and out. Oh, it's all getting out of hand.
Yeah,
kenzie's going to lock it into. kenzie's come alive. Like, you know, he helps win that last round of the half where Almaze's mouse was broken. And now, like, since switching it up, mate, we're getting a lot more mileage out of him. It's the riflers all coming alive. Considering with this team, so often we've been crediting Zorti, it's great to see what the other 3 can bring to the table around.
Yeah, and great call for Jerry, because, you know, when you go for that buy, if you're OG, I'm sure forZe are ready for it, but the danger of that buy is you have no utility. And if you want to take Mirage middle with no utility, well, look how well it goes. You're going to have a rough time. forZe just aren't scared away. Oh, Nico! forZe aren't scared away of taking mid, because there's nothing there to stop them. There's no reason they wouldn't. And so they put all their rifles in con and they come out on top. Nico, he's had some great shots this game. He's had some big deeks on short. That's a lovely opener on the A-ramp smoke, but is it going to set you up for a round? There's still 2 at B. Oh, Almaze dinked by the Deeg of Flames.
And on that spot as well, like, that's sweaty from Flames to have been checking it. It's a very horrid angle to try and hit, and you can see why, right? That was a Deagle doing 82 damage there.
Still got a 3rd man close to rotate. Don't know if Flit will be able to get his molly down in time.
I'm worried about this getting out of hand. We need to have one of these players step up just because Almaze is so low. kenzie has just got the info on that jump, though. And he's mowing them down. Flit on the short rotation, pulled over the moment kenzie spots them on that jump.
Yeah, that's a dangerous jump, but like it wins you the round. Without it, I think you're not ready for 4 players about to jump out of apartments. But suddenly, you know, suddenly Flit's off of middle, got a triple B, and yeah, OG is just getting melted right now. They had a bit of a recovery near the end of that first half, but, well, a bit. 5 rounds, that's all they've got to stand on. Now their first full buy. Now the AWP on Mantu. Zorti's got his, though. And we never really saw this AWP head-to-head. Hopefully we get a chance on this CT side. Instant boost up into ladder, putting Zorti into the position.
And Flit.
Okay.
Ooh,
Works wonders.
He's in there like a speed demon, mate. Alexi was even holding for that peak. And he's still obliterated by the AWP.
It has been IGL's just dying first a lot in these rounds, right? Think about Jerry, you know, lurking out ramp or be absent. His team in middle, he would die. Alexi even in connector, often getting picked, right? That one awkward molly round where he smokes it, or you know, AWP taking him. So yeah, it has been very hard for both Alexi and Jerry, but you know, the pieces of forZe stepping up around Jerry. And right now, OG just forced into a flat execute. Smokes not available. It's all the flashes. That's all they've got to work with.
Lots of damage on that peak. Softened up for the nade, and kenzie will throw one in. Stairs peak from Flames. Tries and fails to get the round back under control. Beautiful scenes. kenzie really coming into his own, mate. Like, remember, in that first half, for the most part, it was Flit and Almazer were the only two names we were saying. kenzie had been very quiet, if anything. He was right down bottom of the board with Jerry. And now, he's skyrocketed up the standings ever since that round with Almazer having the tech problems.
Mate, when you win a round and one of your players physically can't move their mouse, that's when you know this game is botched. Like, absolutely. He almost got stuck in a 1v1. He almost got stuck with no mouse and having the clutch. And maybe he would have won it. Hell, who knows? With the game going the way it is right now, Harry.
Imagine what you would have to do, mate. You'd have to be playing like...
Just plant.
Yeah,
plant
you
and run away.
You would have to plant and then just play like, just shoot.
Jiggle,
just shoot a bit.
But you can't turn. He couldn't look. He can only look forward. So you have to plant and then run backwards. Yeah. What a mess. Oh. What an absolute mess. But forZe, they've got the mop out, Harry.
This is really great to see, man. This is really solidifying forZe as like a terrifying Mirage team. Like, when you go and look at the numbers, even though they look incredible, they've got a 90% win rate out of the 27 maps played on this map. That's unreal. Yeah. But it is versus lower tier opposition.
Yeah, and OG like, played this map.
That's what I was going to say. When you compare it to OG, 70% win rate, but versus tier 1 opposition, like, this should be a lot closer. It is just all commendations to forZe right now. And A-Rush with the Tech 9s. Can this get weird? Can it get wild? Jerry gonna get one through the smoke, and that'll kickstart this retake for forZe.
Yeah, pistols up close could get claustrophobic at least, but forZe have a bit of time to slow things down. Alexi wants to get involved, and so he shall double, triple headshot from Alexi B. Oh my goodness, he has just saved this map, or at least this round. Rather for OG. Sorty's got to save. As clutch as this guy is, this is not one of them. Don't give them an AWP. Giving them enough. Bye-bye. Enjoy your round, boys, but I do not want to take part.
Bit of a shame there, because it looked like they were waiting for the smokes to fade before they committed anyway, and then they kind of like, you know, they jumped the gun on that timing just a tiny bit, wanting to try and get in. They discount Alexi B, who's playing around that triple smoke. And he comes in huge with the Tech 9.
Yeah, saving grace right there. You know, Alexi, it's nice to see a massive impact round out of him. We know how good this guy is individually. And yeah, it gives us a great example.
Hey, why don't my Tech 9 work like this? Right? What is that, though? Like,
got to hit the headshots,
a little 180 tap as well.
If you're not first bulleting them, you're probably dead. But Alexi's got that in spades. Again, though, it's 14-6, Harry. I'm not crafting the comeback story, not yet. We've even got forZe confident enough to double AWP with a deagle on Jerry. Just throwing anything into this round, seeing what works. It's going to be a quick play for NiKo. He's got a flash, yes, over the top from round. NiKo gets the opening kill, and now the deagle down below. Jerry dropped through the ladder, only good for one. They still get a refrag in middle. That's something. That might provide a way in to this round for forZe. No kick currently. One drop back in CT, but Mantu starting to drop bodies, and with that, forZe might throw away the round.
Yeah, it's not a decision you're thrilled about, but while you still got time... Oh my god, kenzie. He's still looking for something here.
Cheeky. Exits, maybe. AWP.
Ah, there we go. Little journey to retrieve the AWP.
Look, the fact that Valdi's respecting that as well
shows where the game's at, right?
Yeah, absolutely. How often would someone do that? They just hear the yoink, they hear the run, and they go, yeah, have it, man. I just want the round. I don't want to give any way back in. Like that was ever winnable for forZe. But yeah, your head's a little bit out of it. You're trying to warm into the T side. And even if you feel confident in your T side rounds, you know that one little slip up, one miscommunication, one mistake is suddenly going to put you down the drain.
Not to mention, like, a lot of these rounds haven't even felt like they're down to you or your mistakes,
true.
right? It's someone else just going above and beyond what is expected of them on the forZe side, and we're not really shy of players to do that right now. This round, though, should be a chance, and a bit of an easier one for OG. It's just those saved weapons, the AWP on zorty, and the M4 for Flit.
Easy, right? Easy. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Not if you do A-smokes. That's a good call into this round. And it seems like that's what they want. They show mid, they come back for the flash. kenzie tries to get involved. The Armadigue saved as he gave zorty the AWP, like you said.
I'm telling you now, man, zorty's having a round. It's happening. It's happening. We got a zorty
He's going to get smoked off, Harry.
Yeah, he's going to get smoked off, but he's going to rotate con. He's going to play aggro. Trust me on this one, Hugo. He's about to pop.
Jinxed it, but let's see. No util, no kit. I mean, you need someone to step up.
They're
maybe.
actually dry peeking in. They're not smoking anything.
Yeah, there's a late one.
Doing this dry. Smoke's now going over, but it's just the one over in con. Leaving a lot of these sight lines open. valde will start to fake the B play now. And forZe, they fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. There's zorty with the first.
Yeah, but he was trying to save already, Harry. He was running away to get back to B. It was just valde look. Through apps, okay, zorty. That's a wall back. He never knew he hit. And so with that, forZe will throw the round away, take the gun, and they'll be happy with that.
Props to valde on that timing, like going in through B. I know that zorty was leaning that way anyway to potentially save the AWP, but it did draw everyone else out of the A-bomb site at that point. And I think this was the idea behind OG just contact playing A. Was, you know, you hadn't seen any real A utility. There was one smoking con. That was the extent of it. And then the B kill comes in and you go, oh, we're getting faked. We're getting lurked on here.
Yeah, OG, I mean, they're winning the rounds they must win, but we've still yet to see, you know, the peak of these full buys for forZe. zorty's just been playing to save AWPs, as has kenzie and Flit. These guns have been dragged over numerous rounds now, and even a pause coming out for forZe. They don't want to get ahead of themselves. It's a good decision. This game is not done. It is not over. You've got to make it so. It's got to certainly be some stress in the forZe camp, as good as this is feeling. You know the experienced players of OG aren't going to go down without a fight. Alexi looking vocal. OG looking focused. And with the pause coming to an end, what have forZe cooked up for us?
Oh, okay. This is a real change out of forZe. They wrangle for Palace and Ramp. Now, they need to start rotating players to accommodate this. zorty striking first in the apartments, but they're already up short. That was dead on. If only he could have copped that bolt back in time. Now Almeza has got to come up trumps in B, and he's dropped the bomb. 2 players in it, Cat. This double B hole, the rotates were so far away. Remember, the other 3 forZe players had pushed Palace. Well, they've bought enough time for the rotations. The round should be as good as done now with Alexi down at 20 points of health. He's going to try and get cute with it, disappear. But something would have to go really, really wrong here for this to be an OG round, Hugo.
Yeah, it's not going to happen either. You don't get past Flit that easy. And yeah, I don't think forZe could have been set up worse for that round, but they still come out on top. Even though zorty gets that first shot in apps, like you said, with the lack of mid control, with a heavy Palace setup, Alexi's able to trade so instantly, and you think that would just run OG into this round. This kill is massive as well, because Mantu's peeking second, right? He's going after a rifle. zorty misses that gap timing by a millisecond. And, you know, it's really just a bait for Mantu. If anyone's dying, you don't want it to be your AWP. And instead it is. The late peak for zorty gets him the crucial kill. And now forZe at 15, looking to close. Back to A smokes. forZe have been deep setup on A almost every CT round. And finally, OG are playing into it. This could be the beginning of the end. Or in fact, just the end. But that's a good flash. Jerry's pushed back.
Jerry still being alive here is pretty huge. Like, he's only 5 points of health, but it just keeps that 5-on-5 ticker up top of the screen. Now, he will die through the smoke, but he's not without the opener. Coming in for forZe. valde is once again faking this B play. And that's going to get forZe worried.
Oh.
There's no nades to deal with this low HP player of valde. Spam is going to find Alexi, and that's denied the bomb plant. Massive from Flit. It's going to keep this round churning forward. Flit back in CT, peeking over the top is Flames, and how does Flit win that fight? That should have never been his. The AWP is scoped in on him, and that swing is one swing too far for Flit.
He had to go, the molly landed. He didn't have a smoke, he'd already been mollied out earlier.
Now, kenzie did have this full belt utility from B. He's the only guy who hasn't found a fight yet in this round. valde is low. That molly has to make Mantu peak. So now he's swung wide. valde, 1 HP, and kenzie pulls off the 1v2, 16-8. It's dominant from forZe to open up on their map pick. Now we look at OG, we look